Good morning, students. Today we will learn how to convert Celsius scale into Fahrenheit scale. This is our Celsius scale and this one is Fahrenheit scale. In the Celsius scale, the starting point is 0 and the last point is 100. And so there are 100 equal divisions from 0 to 100. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And in this Fahrenheit scale, there are 180 equal divisions. Starting point is 32 and the last point is 212. So by subtracting, you can get the equal divisions. See, 312, 212 minus 32, 180. And in the Celsius scale, 100 minus 0, 100. Now, how we will convert Celsius to Fahrenheit? First of all, write degree C equal to degree F. Since the starting point in Celsius scale is 0, so you will subtract 0 from this. In the Fahrenheit scale, the starting point is 32, you can see. So we will subtract 32. Now, on the Celsius scale, there are 100 equal divisions, so we will divide it by their equal divisions, divided by 100. In the Fahrenheit scale, there are 180 equal divisions, so we will divide it by 180. Now, this is our basic formula. We will use this formula to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit and vice versa, Fahrenheit to Celsius. Now we will derive the first one formula. See, the first one formula is degree Celsius minus 0, we can ignore it, by 100 is equals to degree Fahrenheit by 32 by 180. Now we can write it as degree Celsius is equals to degree Fahrenheit minus 32 by 180 multiply 100. We can solve it, 0 0 cancel, 2 5s are 2 9s are. So we can write it as degree Fahrenheit minus 32 by 9 multiply 5. So this is our first formula that we have derived from our basic one. This is first, this is second. We have derived from our basic formula. By putting the temperature in Fahrenheit scale here and by solving it, we can get the temperatures in the Celsius scale. It's very easy. It's just a simple maths. By solving it, we can get. Okay. We can have one example here also. Take one example like take 212 degree Fahrenheit. Now we will convert 212 degree Fahrenheit into Celsius scale and let's check what we will get. Degree Celsius in place of Fahrenheit degree F, you will write 212. 212 minus 32 multiply 5 divided by 9. So it is 180 multiply 5 divided by 9. 20 times it is now 100. So you can write here as 212 degree Fahrenheit is equals to 100 degree Celsius. Now we will derive the second formula from the basic one. This is was our basic degree Celsius minus 0 by 100 degree Fahrenheit minus 32 by 180. Now this time we will separate Fahrenheit, degree F, temperature in Fahrenheit. Degree Celsius by 100, we ignored 0, degree Fahrenheit minus 32 by 180. Now degree Celsius, this side this 180 will be multiplied is equals to degree F minus 32. Now this 32 will be added to this side. We can solve this also, we can simplify it, 0 0 cancel, 2 9s are, 2 5s are. Degree Celsius multiply 9 divided by 5 plus 32 is equals to degree Fahrenheit. This 32 has been added to this side. Now by putting the values of temperature uh, in Celsius scale, we can get it into Fahrenheit scale. We can write it as degree Fahrenheit, degree Celsius multiply 9 divided by 5 plus 32. Now suppose we are taking an example of 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, let's check what will be the answer. It should be 212. Okay, now here first of all we will write the formula. This implies degree f is equal to degree c multiply 9 divided by 5 plus 32. Now 100 multiply 9 divided by 5 plus 32. 20 times 20 nines are 180 plus 32, it is 212 degree Fahrenheit. So we can write here 100 degrees Celsius is equals to 212 degree Fahrenheit. So in the same way we can convert various of questions we can do. Here we have done 100 degrees Celsius. We can take here 12, 15, 50, 99, 98, and just by putting the values here in the place of degree C, and by solving it you can convert Celsius into Fahrenheit. Okay, and in the similarly by putting the values of temperature in Fahrenheit scale, and by solving this we can get the temperature into Celsius scale. So this is a very simple method how to convert. Always remember this basic formula, and this basic formula is very helpful to you. You can directly get the values from this. So I hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.